Hey guys, welcome back to Tying Tuesday. My name is Kyle and today we are going to be tying up the Seal Cray. Cool little crayfish pattern that I kind of came up with. Wanted to do like a balanced leash but add, some crayfish styling to it. Very good stillwater pattern. Recently was on a trip in Wyoming and thing absolutely crushed. But before I get started, would love it if you'd like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It helps us out tremendously so we can keep making videos like this one for you. Let's get started. So the hook I'm using for this guy is a 3XL long jig hook. This one's a size 12. And the bead for this guy is a offset jig bomb bead and a 3.5 mil in copper. Thread I'm using is Hunter Denier Nano Silk in brown. I'm gonna start my thread right behind the bead there, kind of get that guy locked into place. Work my thread about midpoint. Cut out my excess. Some good thread wraps, good thread base on this guy. We're gonna be locking in quite a bit of material here, so like that. And at this point, if you have a rotary vise, it works great, but I do not today, so I'm gonna have to flip this hook around. Just like that. And then we are gonna tie in our antennas, which is just a Flexx floss. And I have about, 4 strands of this stuff here. So I'm gonna work my thread about midpoint or about right there, a little more than mid. And I'm gonna fold this over be kind of tricky. There we go. And then I'm going to start wrapping this back towards that hook. Just be careful of the point of the hook there. It will cut your thread, so just keep that in mind. And then now I can take this and put it back to the way it was here. Like I said, way easier with a rotary vise. I just don't have one today, so we are having to do this old school. Now I'm gonna wrap, get some good thread tension on this. Just like that. And those antennae are a little longer than I want them to be, so I'm gonna take my scissors and just kind of trim them like that. There we go. All right, next we're gonna add in our pine squirrel. This is gonna make the claws for this crayfish pattern. I like to take about, just a little, about an inch of the inch of the hair off the hide there. So I have just the leather part. And then I'm gonna tie this in with the leather facing inward. Better tie it on that. Take your time with this. Make sure those are splayed out sideways. I'm gonna lock that down. So, I'm gonna tilt it a little bit there and tie in our other claw here. Catch it on the side there and just work back. We're gonna give it some good tension here. Nice and locked in. Like that. Give this a good thread base. And then we are going to make a dubbing loop here. It's a pretty good size one. Close that loop off, bring my thread all the way forward. And grab my spinner here. And the color of Seal, Semi-Seal Arizona Diamond Dub that I'm using for this guy is, I believe this is the brick red. I'm gonna spread this out, get it nice and sparse there. Grab another clump of this stuff. Same concept, just kind of spread it out here. It's a really cool material, man. I love this Diamond Dub stuff from Arizona, from MFC. It's got a lot of flash in it. Makes for a really good fly, especially lake bugs. There we go. I'm gonna give this a hard spin. Spin that up. It's okay if we lose a little bit of fiber. I'm gonna grab my brush here. Brush this guy out. Just like that. And I'm just gonna start wrapping it forward. And as I wrap, I'm just gonna pull the fibers back. Kind of the same concept as a balance leech. It's gonna be a mess at first, but we'll get it all brushed out and looking good at the end here. We're gonna stop there, capture that off. I'm gonna trim out the rest of our loop there. And pull the fibers back, get a little bit of a thread base going here. And then I'm gonna take my brush, I'm gonna brush this out now. I'll pull the fibers back. And then the last part of this fly is going to be our rubber legs. This is optional, really. I kind of like it though. It gives the fly a little bit more movement. So I'm going to take 2 of these legs, and these are really cool legs. I like these ones. This is the root beer orange tipped ones. Kind of has this fade effect. Very cool rubber leg. I'm gonna tie this one in on my side. I'm gonna trim those, and then I'm gonna tie another leg on the far side. Like that, give it some good thread pressure there. I'm gonna trim those as well. Just like that. And then I'm just gonna add one more loop to this guy to finish off the front of this guy here. Just be careful not to wrap your legs up in the loop. And then we're gonna take a little bit more of that Semi-Seal that we were using earlier, just to finish off the collar on this guy. Just spin that up, watch your legs. I almost put one right in the loop there. There we go. And then we're just gonna wrap this forward. Like that, capture that off. Trim out my loop there, give this guy a wet finish. Take one more look at it, brush out what we need to, and we are all done. Cut out my thread. Give this one more look over, brush my collar out there. My legs are all even. And there you have it, the Seal Cray. If you like this pattern today, you can give us a like and subscribe. You can find all these materials on AvidMax.com or come see us in the shop. Thanks for watching.